This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hey there, I'm CRENSHAW with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Well, there is new movement in the case involving death row inmate Clarence Dixon. He is set to be executed in just over a month, and it's the first state execution since 2014. Dixon, accused of convicted of murdering an ASU student back in 1978. But according to the nonprofit Death Penalty Information Center, Dixon's defense team filed a motion Friday to bar his execution entirely. The DPIC says they provide info and analysis on the death penalty and don't take a stance on these issues by themselves.
Shortly after the death warrant was issued last week, his lawyers on Friday filed a motion to bar his execution, saying that to execute Clarence Dixon would violate the federal constitution and Arizona's constitution because he's mentally incompetent. If you do not have a rational understanding, you do not know why you were being executed or that you were being executed, one or the other of those, then it is unconstitutional to carry out your execution.
That executive director says for the state to execute Dixon in less than 35 days is a push. Looking ahead, DPIC says mental evaluations will be done by both the defense and prosecution. And after that, there will likely be court proceedings and an opportunity for a judge to review all the facts. He believes the defense will present several documents of Dixon's mental health records. And if the court finds Mr. Dixon is mentally incompetent, there could be a stay of the execution, which the prosecution would likely appeal. Again, Dixon's execution scheduled for May 11th. The victim's family telling ABC15 this week that their journey to this point has been a long and painful one. We've reached out to prosecutors for a response, but have not heard back just yet. Well, two women in their 20s are fighting for their lives right now after a hit and run overnight. The crash happening around 3 a.m. Sunday on the 17 near 16th Street. The two suspects sprinted from the crime scene, and two women were then rushed to the hospital in critical condition. A third man is in stable condition who was in the car with those women. Right now, DPS is investigating, but they haven't released any suspect information. Priced out of owning a home every month, it seems Arizona homes hit new record highs. And a new report by Realtor.com finds the national average home price is now $405,000 for the first time ever. Now that's up more than 13% over the past year and 26% since March 2020. But of course, it's even more extreme in the valley. The median home in Phoenix, more than $500,000 now, up 20% over the past year.
Real estate markets have a tendency to get overheated at various times, and it tends to be, I think this is one of those times where the markets are overheated. If you can find an opportunity now, it's the time to go for it because mortgage rates are only going to go up in the future.
It's getting harder for many families to find something that fits their budget. The company Adam collects real estate data and found median priced single family homes are less affordable in roughly 80% of the country compared to a year ago. Well, a Valley couple, they were preparing to become parents when an anatomy scan revealed every parent's nightmare. Their baby had a heart condition. Little baby Roberts had an underdeveloped pulmonary artery, which impacted his oxygen circulation. Before turning 2, he underwent 3 open heart surgeries. And because of COVID, only one parent could be in the room with him at a time. Now, Robert's parents formed a strong bond with the staff at Phoenix Children's.
Support that we've gotten has helped us get through a lot of this. And sometimes I needed that nurse to just hold my hand because I got bad news and my husband's not here.
Robert's long-term prognosis is still unclear. Doctors are still trying to determine if he's going to need a 4th surgery, but look at that smile there. You can take action to help kids like Robert with ABC15's Telethon, which is benefiting Phoenix Children's entirely. That's happening this Wednesday, starting at 6 a.m.
Forecast. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, and we are getting ready for a very windy start to the week. Winds tomorrow could be as high as 25 miles per hour in the late afternoon and evening, and gusts could be topping 35 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Temperatures start to drop tomorrow, too. Still looking at highs, though, in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow afternoon. Those winds much higher up north, though. Gusts at 45 to 55 miles per hour in the areas shaded in tan under wind advisories, and then high wind warnings in the mustard color along the the rim, where gusts could top 55 miles per hour, maybe even approach 65 in some spots up there tomorrow. So potentially damaging winds as this next storm system comes in. It will bring a chance for rain and snow as we head through the day on Tuesday. Valley's not looking at much, but a slight chance now in the forecast at 10% for Tuesday. More wind than anything else, and a big dose of cool air takes us down into the 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we will spend the rest of the week rebounding with temperatures in the upper 80s by Friday.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.